Hello there, everybody. How's it going? I'm Julie Glad Comedy today. Today I am playing as Trundle in the jungle. Let's take a look at the teams here. We have Trundle jungle, Kaylin to carry, Alistair support, Malachite top, Zed mid. They have Darius top, Wolfgang support, Vayne 80 carry, Yasuo in the middle lane. And of course, we cannot forget the one and only, the Golden God himself, Rammus in the jungle. So, Trundle, someone, of course, you don't really see him at all anymore. One of the main reasons is because he kind of has to run to his enemy to really do anything to said enemy. One of the good things about him, like I said, one of the good things about him is just the jungle in general. He has a metric ton of sustain because, of course, his passive is real nice. So yeah, hopefully we can make good use of that. I would go for refillable potions. I could go Hunter's Potion for more sustain, but I just did Trundle jungle, and I found I didn't really ever need to use my refillable potion outside my first run through the jungle, just because the sustain is so good because of his healing from his W and all that jazz. So yeah, I think it's fine. Well, I'm pretty sure you do start your W. Hopefully that is a correct piece of information. I don't know if that tanking is intentional, but thanks regardless, Mr. Alistar. I will punch that Gromp in the face, and as you can see, we lost very little, if anything, to said Gromp, which is always fine and dandy, and always proc our W and Q whenever it's available, because there's no reason not to, and just let flippin' Trundle go to town. Can't see how Malachi against Darius is going to go. That's very risky lane. Granted, all these lanes seem very risky in a sense, which doesn't really make sense to call them risky because this was blind pick, but they all seem worrisome, let's just say, because these are all lanes to where it's as soon as one person gets the kill, they'll be really far ahead for like the rest of the game, I feel. Especially Darius. Like, if Darius gets a kill and gets ahead of Malachi, I don't think Malachi's going to really be able to do much of anything, so yeah, I'm worried, but I think we should be fine. I'm gonna push this guy into my little bush, just in case I see invading Rammus, which of course is indeed unlikely, but it's always possible. So do that and smack that guy upside the jaw. And one thing, I don't think it counts because it's healing generation, but would smiting the red, like, with your W on give you more health? I'm kind of curious about that. Heck, I used my healing potion during that, and now look, oh yeah, because increases your healing generation from all sources. Oh, maybe I'm underrating Hunter's Potion a little bit then. Alright, well, I'm gonna, like, kind of, like, put a little bit of a pillar there and see if we can accomplish anything. So, let's go ahead and proc the Ghost, and apparently my good friend Darius didn't really want, or my good friend Malachi didn't really want to go in there, which is a shame. Granted, I guess he is Malachi and couldn't have really done much there, but still. So, guess I did kind of waste Ghost there. Oh well, what are you gonna do when they come for you? And a little tip here, you can kind of keep. Oh, I didn't do it right. Well, if you do it at the right spot, now I'm just flipping going crazy. If you do it at the right spot, you can make it so the big raptor doesn't move, whilst also giving it a bad time pretty much. You make it so it can't move, and you can kill the small raptors first, and it's pretty flippin' dandy. So yeah, I don't know why I didn't even consider the fact that the increased generation from the W would count towards your potions, because it just seems weird because because it's not passive. You activate it, and if you're using a potion while it's activated, it counts. So it's interesting for sure. It's interesting, but I don't know if it's interesting enough to warrant me continuing this conversation. So GG pretty much. We're gonna kill our wolves, and then Zed's gonna try to get a kill. Sadly though, I'm not gonna be able to really finish off that Yasuo. We have a Rammus who's considering doing something shifty, which is always nice, and that is definitely an ideal ganking scenario in the bottom lane because Vayne looks like she's going real hard here. So we're gonna go ahead and try. Oh, can I get the pillar off? I got the pillar off. Oh, that pillar is gonna destroy. Sorry, Caitlin, you got one kill, so I would like to get that one. I am sorry. I won't lie. I mean, sure, you gotta do shifty things with Trundle that actually do ganks have to run towards people, but the pillar can really stop a lot of people in their tracks. Whereas, you know, if I was Zac or someone, I would have leaped and she would have rolled away, but she couldn't roll away from the pillar because it was in her flipping face, and that's just a spooky situation for everybody involved. So one thing I love people playing Trundle, at least in the jungle, which of course you don't see often. But when you do, you probably find it, you know, often. Cinderhulk or Devour. And as good as Devour might seem, it's just Warriors, which I don't agree with that. I think Cinderhulk is the right call, personally. Because the tankiness is just so much more valuable with Trundle than compared to the attack speed, and that's interesting how Maokai managed to do that. Good job on him, of course. Part of it is because of his health. He's just built more like a tank. I would still say you can go like Blade of the Rune King and Trinity Force, but I don't think going for the Devour is just worth it because you really want that tankiness early since it's so easy for you to be hit. If that makes sense. I'm pretty bad at explaining this, but hopefully it's making some sense here. Looks like Rammus has ganked the bottom lane, but it didn't necessarily result in a whole lot, so that's fine. And I do like to level up my key first just because it steals so much AD, and it's funny. So that's pretty nice. And am I gonna even need to like do anything? I would like Zed to get this kill. Yeah, there we go. I got an assist by like being there. So that will be that, and he thanked me, which is just warm, fuzzy feeling in my heart. But we're going to go in and start attacking this Rift Scuttler, which with your W on, you can just destroy this guy. I got a solo kills, boys. Yes, you did, Maokai. Yes, you did. I'm going to get a little bit of a face there. There we go. That's a face that he should appreciate. Okay, blue buff is down for him. Not a surprise. Ah, dang it. Get your dang spirit out of here. I wanted to flipping gank, and now you're just making it so I can't do that. Alright, well, Darius is not really doing the best course of action here. We can place a little bit of a pillar there, and maybe... I feel like it's... yeah, that was a bit too much there, in my opinion. I couldn't really afford to dive that. If I was 6, then yeah, sure, but... oh well, I don't think diving there was the right call, Maokai, but... you know what are you going to do. So that's going to be a death on his part. Maybe I shouldn't have ganked because then that probably wouldn't have happened. But to be fair, I don't necessarily think that's a reason to blame me for that. So it's fine though. Can I get my Cinderhulk now? Wait, no, of course I can't. Babysitter alone costs 1,100. Yeah, we have a little bit of ways to go, which is fine. So we have Subjugate, which does a very large amount of percentage damage. And it's maximum health, not current health. And there's the fact that, you know, you get a bunch of their flipping... magic resistant armor, and it makes you so tanky. It makes you so tanky. It's actually a really good ultimate. Honestly, like it's a real good ultimate. I think a lot of people underrate Trundle's like abilities. It's just his overall kit and playstyle is why people don't necessarily play him. But like his actual abilities and what they do are good. It's again. I hope I'm explaining this right, because it sounds silly when I think about it now. But hopefully it's making some sense at the very least. So Yasuo is in an unknown location, which is fine. We'll just get this Rift Scuttler and maybe gank bottom lane, though it seems unlikely. Part of me just wants to solo Dragon right now because I probably could, but I prefer to wait until like at least one of their bot laners is dead or something of the sort. Oh, the dunk. He's going for the dunk, and yep, that's it. That's it. This is what I was afraid of. Darius just kind of rips through all of Maokai's defenses, and then Maokai just can't necessarily do much about it, and it's a big shame, it really is. Oh well, I would gank him, but of course he's probably going to go back at this point, so unlikely it's going to really result in anything. We'll smite that just to make it so we're at absolutely full health, and it'll be absolutely dandy. And of course, another thing about Cinderhulk, goes really well with Distract that Strength of Ages, so we just become extra tanky just that much quicker. We are going to kind of head down the bot lane area. I don't think I'm going to be able to get there quick enough, but they're focusing Alistar, which means they're not going to really do anything. In fact, they managed to somehow almost kill Rammus, which is pretty great, to be entirely honest with you, so I like it a lot. Yeah, I was thinking bot, but since Yasuo's pushing here, we'll go ahead and go this way instead. So we'll proc, I don't know, do I want proc? Yeah, I want to proc Ghost, so we're going to put our E here, and that'll be that. He's not going to really be able to escape because it's Zed. So we're just going to kind of like auto him. There's no reason to use our ultimate. You can dash as much as you want, Bucko, but I don't think it's going to really work out for you. So that will be your untimely demise, nice and easy. Poor guy, he just wanted to live his life, and he wasn't able to, so ripping pepperonis, I guess. We can get Cinderhulk now, so I'm definitely gonna go do that. Even though I have full health and mana and both buffs, there's no way I can really gank right now, and Cinder Hulk will just make my life that much easier. So there we go. We're at 1,777 health so far, which is pretty sweet. And I probably should try to focus on giving Maokai some ganks, considering he's having the most trouble. So I will listen to his pain and try to assist him, as long as he doesn't die in the meantime, which he will not. His mana's having some issues. He's going Frozen Heart first, which makes sense. Probably didn't want to risk going Rod of Ages, considering that he's already not having a good time. So that's dandy. Darius has gone MIA. God dang it, Darius. I wanted to do bad things to you, and by bad things I mean kill you, pretty much. And Zed's going to be able to kill Yasuo after getting ganked, but he's not going to be able to kill both of them. And now he's there, so now I will go gank. I do have Runic Affinity, which means, because the other two don't really seem that good for me, so I would like to gank right now. Alright, that had to be warded. He left like the exact time that I showed up. So we'll just get the Rift Scuttler instead. I mean, I guess we could also like try to get the Rift Herald, but like, come on, it's Rift Herald. I don't think Tank Trundle and Maokai are necessarily going to kill it in under like 3 years. So maybe in another life, I'll consider it. I mean, we might as well, right? We might as well, but we should like probably be a little bit careful, because Darius did just kind of disappear. But I think we can get it. Yeah, blue buff has been stolen. We were able to kill the two monsters as well, so we know when it'll be back. Rammus was going to get in the bottom lane to make that happen, though, which is a bit of a shame. That has to be warded. That has to be warded, but I'm kind of going to like try to gank here anyway, so let's see what we can do here. Proc our ultimate and just go all in, and no, don't gank, don't dive this. Okay, actually, do dive this. I'm going all in now. Just get the Q. Just get the Q. There we go. Was it worth it? It was worth it. God dang, I wasn't fast enough to just catch him. No, I need to make him die. He's been avoiding my grasp for too long. Rammus gank result. Oh, Vayne actually got 3 and 1 from that. Apparently your All-Stars died twice, so... Well, I guess I should focus my efforts on the bottom lane now instead. Ninja Tabai, they have like a lot of AD, so we're gonna go... I really like going Swiftness Boots as well, but... Like, I think this game I'm just gonna be a giant, massive tank. So that's gonna be a fun time. As for what to build first, like when I said massive tank, I meant massive tank. We're going all in. We are rushing Thornmail. Sure, it doesn't scale with our health, but like imagine how flippin' annoying we're gonna be. They aren't gonna be able to do anything to me. It's gonna take them so long to kill me, considering the fact that I have Subjugate, Ninja Tabai, Cinder Hulk. Like just gonna be a dangy monster. Which I mean, top Trundle, you can, and of course, if you get really fed earlier, you can go damage Trundle. Don't really agree with Warriors, but damage Trundle can work. But I think in the jungle, at the very least, tank Trundle is a lot more viable. It's has a lot more potential. So we're gonna kind of like see what we can do here. I have been condemned on this day, but because of this fact, they were not able to condemn the true villain, which is the Zed in this situation. In case you were curious, so. That'll be the end of that. Weren't able to really finish them off, which is a bit of a disappointment, but what are you gonna do? Oh, Zed, you should have pinged, buddy. God dang it, people, just ping. Not that hard of a situation. I really don't think it is at all. Just kill all of them. Go. Go full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. We did it. We're not gonna be able to dive the Blitzcrank. Nope, we're not gonna be able to dive the Blitzcrank. Oh well, they went all in and they did not expect the super powerful Trundle to make his presence known. Actually, what am I doing? I should get the dragon. Like, who's gonna steal it? Blitzcrank? Finally unlikely. Granted, I'm gonna kill it very slowly, but I'm still gonna try it. So, let's see how this goes. We'll place a ward here just so if we know to evacuate. And just kind of mind our own business here. Yes, I would love to help you, Maokai. I will try to go up there once again in the near future. Yes, Maokai, I understand, but... This is more priority. And Darius doesn't have teleport, so I don't have to worry about him showing up. And that'll be the dragon. Nice and easy. Get out of my way! God, who does this man think he is? Alright, well, first dragon secured. We will get blue buff because, no offense to Zed, but he's an energy user. And as I know Zed can use blue buff well, but look at my mana. It's a bit of a predicament. Maybe if I went Frozen Heart first, I wouldn't be in this predicament, but I want to go Thornmail just to make it so those lifestealing jerks have an issue. That's one thing I gotta consider with going Thornmail first. Sure, it doesn't scale with Cinderhulk, but no one really builds lifesteal this early in the game, so no one really expects it, you know? No one really expects it, and that's what you gotta consider. I'm not gonna do anything. We're two rock hard tanks. We're not gonna be able to touch each other. It'd be funny if me and Rams get into engagement. We would just be waiting at each other for like 15 minutes, just going like, please, please, and just nothing would happen. Nothing would happen. Maybe in the future something will happen, but we're not in the future, we're in the present. Or maybe, well, technically this is in the past now, because like I just said that earlier, if you get what I'm saying. We're going to try to gank this Maokai, if at all possible, which I believe it is possible. I don't know if he's aware. Oh no, he's not aware at all, but I don't know if I'm necessarily going to be able to get him at this point. So we're going to try though. Yeah, no, we're not going to be able to do anything. We'll just kind of auto him a couple times and do a little bit of a dance. That'll be the end of that. He's going to try and do some more shifty stuff to me. I'm not going to allow it. I'm going to take a singular minion before I leave on my way because I want to bite. You know, you have to proc the bite. That's just standard course, standard affairs. Then our bottom lane killed the Blitzcrank, I believe, but they are also in a slight predicament because they are getting ganked. But the Zed also assisting the Yasuo Flash not getting a kill? How did he not get a kill there? I'm guessing, well, Yasuo very nearly got kills, but you know what's funny? This is why I see like every Yasuo do as of late. They either feed horribly. Yeah, it's a Skype message. They either feed horribly, or they. It seems like they're going to not feed, or it seems like they're very close to doing well every time they try to roam or do anything, but then it just doesn't work and they just die. Like even when I play Yasuo, that happens. It's like, all right, this is gonna work. It was so close to working, but it doesn't, and it never does, and then your score just slowly just doesn't really look too good. And I'm just gonna like kind of dive you because I don't think you understand that I still do damage. Like my ult does percentage damage, which is why I had a feeling that was gonna work out at the end of the day. So you know, what are you gonna do? Something when they come for you. All right. Yeah, no, you don't want to do anything, buddy. You really truly don't. Like, look at that much damage you took there. That was absolute madness. And I just dodged that because I'm an absolute flippin' pro. Alright, fun fact, Trundle's Pillar, when you knock someone up with it, when like you kind of move them away, you can proc Asher's ultimate off of that, just in case you didn't know, which is hilarious and super annoying whenever it happens, but of course that is really, really rare when you have a Yasuo and a Trundle in the same game. Trundle alone is rare enough, so you know, I think we can afford to maybe, you know, get a little bit funky in here and build Trinity Force, because I mean Trinity Force is a really good item on Trundle because it gives him that next day moon sweep, goes with his Q. It's nice. So we can go Trinity Force and Bloated King now, which were always kind of considered the standard damage items on Trundle, so kind of like Irelia and Jax, stuff of that sort. Heck, I could kind of see Ginsu's working on him in a sense. I mean, it might give him like 1 scaling on his percentage. Yeah, I'm helping you, man. Yeah, why are you asking for so much help though? Oh, he's really low. Okay. I was like, you want me to die? Because I mean, Darius generally isn't a good idea. I am trying to go there though. Yeah, I saw your pain the first 10 times. It's fine. Let's see here. I have my ultimate up soon. I don't think I'll need it. Yeah, I won't need it. That's fine. This proc our ultimate and continue diving this jokester, and that'll be 2 kills because the bite does lots of damage, and I'm just a tanky monster, and they cannot stop this onslaught. I'm telling you guys, Trundle Jungle underrated. Thank you, Mr. Darth Vader, for telling me to play Trundle Jungle, because I'm bad at names. Because now I'm remembering the glory days of Trundle. I mean, I don't know. I don't think Trundle ever had glory days. I think he was actually just playing like a pro game, like an actual like LCS game, something like that, like once. And he was like, he's pretty good, but unless it's like this is good, period. Unless it's that, then like, oh my god, the pro didn't say this thing's the meta, this thing is the jig. Everybody run for the hills. Trundle's the worst champion. It's like, just Trundle's not that bad. I mean, among like the running champions, like all the running like jungle champions you don't really see anymore, like Nocturne, Olaf. They all definitely have their moments. It's just, those moments don't necessarily shine that often because no one really plays them. So, hello. Hello, I don't really want to deal with all of you, but I think I'm gonna have to. Alright, watch, look at all this damage they're doing to me. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Please, show mercy. Oh, you're like gonna go all in there, buddy? You're gonna go all in? I can't believe that worked. He went so hard, it just... Even he didn't do like any damage. Yeah, that's it. That's a perfect way to end the game. Oh, that was beautiful. Alright, well, if you guys did enjoy, make sure to like, comment, if anything fantastic to say, I'll be sure to be and subscribe if you haven't already. This is a warm praise of being in my heart. That was Dank Trundle in the jungle. Hopefully you enjoyed and have a great day.